The first thing you need to understand about my neighborhood is this. It looks peaceful, too peaceful. Neatly trimmed lawns, identical mailboxes, quiet streets where kids ride bikes and neighbors wave with fake smiles. The kind of place where people pretend everything is perfect, while secretly watching each other through their blinds. I moved here 6 months ago, not because I loved HOAs, not because I wanted community rules, but because it was close to my job, close to my kids' school, and honestly, I just wanted some peace. I drive a black pickup truck. Nothing flashy, nothing illegal, just a solid, well-maintained truck with one detail most people don't notice at first. A small matte SWAT logo decal on the rear window. No lights, no sirens, no weapons visible. Just a logo, because I work logistics and vehicle maintenance for a regional SWAT unit. I don't kick down doors, I don't raid houses, I make sure the trucks roll when they're needed. That logo? It wasn't decoration. It was required, but apparently, it was also a problem. It was a Saturday morning, around 8:30 a.m. I had just parked my truck in front of my own house, engine off, coffee in hand, thinking about absolutely nothing important. That's when I heard it. "Excuse me!" The tone was sharp, loud, accusatory. I turned around. There she was, mid-50s, blonde bob haircut, oversized sunglasses, tight smile that screamed, "I'm in charge here." Karen. She marched toward me like she was late to scold someone. "You can't park that here," she snapped. I blinked, looked at my truck, looked at my driveway. "I live here," I said calmly. She scoffed, actually scoffed. "That doesn't matter. HOA rules say commercial vehicles are prohibited." I stayed calm, too calm. "This isn't a commercial vehicle." She crossed her arms. "That logo says otherwise." I glanced at the SWAT decal. "That's not a business logo." "Oh, really?" she sneered. "Because I'm the HOA president, and I say it is." There it was. HOA president, the self-appointed queen of curbside authority. "I'm parked legally," I said, "on a public street, in front of my house." Her face tightened. "I've already called a tow truck." That sentence hit different. "You did what?" I asked. "You heard me," she said smugly. "That truck violates community standards. It's aggressive, intimidating." Aggressive. My parked truck. My jaw clenched. "You didn't even warn me," I said. She smiled. "I don't have to." That's when the tow truck turned the corner. And that's when things started to spiral. The tow truck rolled up slow, like a shark circling. Karen pointed at my truck like she was ordering an execution. "That one," she said loudly. "Illegal commercial vehicle." The driver stepped out. Big guy, neutral expression, clipboard in hand. "You the owner?" he asked. "Yes," I said immediately. Karen cut in. "It doesn't matter. HOA authorization overrides personal ownership." The driver looked uncomfortable. "Ma'am," he said, "I need confirmation this vehicle is actually in violation." Karen pulled out a laminated folder like she'd been waiting her whole life for this moment. "Section 814, she said. "No marked vehicles." I stepped forward. "That logo is government issued," I said, "not commercial." Karen laughed. Actually laughed. "Oh, please, you expect me to believe you're some kind of SWAT officer?" I didn't correct her. I didn't need to. "I'm asking you to stop this tow," I said, keeping my voice level. She leaned closer. "Make me." The tow driver hesitated. "I really don't want trouble," he said. Karen snapped. "Hook it up." The metal hooks clanged. That sound? That sound flips a switch in your brain. Anger, shock, disbelief. "Stop," I said sharply. "Right now." Karen's smile widened. "Touching my truck without my consent is theft," I warned. She rolled her eyes. "Call the cops then." So I did. Right there, in front of her, I dialed. Karen folded her arms, victorious. "Oh, this will be fun." She had no idea. The police arrived in under 10 minutes. 2 squad cars. Karen rushed toward them like a child running to a teacher. "Officer, thank God you're here," she said dramatically. "This man is illegally parking a commercial vehicle and threatening me." The officer looked at my truck, then at the logo, then back at me. "Sir," he said carefully, "can you explain the decal?" "Yes," I said. "I work for SWAT Logistics. That vehicle is registered with the county." Karen's face twitched. "That's a lie," she snapped. "If he were law enforcement, he'd be in uniform." The officer raised an eyebrow. "Ma'am, not all SWAT personnel are officers." Karen scoffed again. "Well, I want it removed. It makes the neighborhood feel unsafe." Unsafe. That word did it. The officer turned serious. "Ma'am," he said slowly, Do you realize interfering with a registered law enforcement vehicle is a serious offense? Her color drained. What? She whispered. At that exact moment, a black armored truck rolled down the street. Slow, heavy, with SWAT stenciled across the side. Karen froze. Completely froze. Doors opened. 6 operators stepped out. Full gear. Full authority. One of them looked at my truck, then at me. You good? He asked. Karen's mouth opened. No sound came out. The HOA president tried to speak. Nothing. Her confidence evaporated in real time. One of the SWAT supervisors turned to her. Did you authorize a tow on a marked SWAT vehicle? She stammered. I thought wrong, he said flatly. The tow driver quietly unhooked my truck. The police officer pulled Karen aside. She started crying. Actual tears. I didn't know, she sobbed. I was just enforcing rules. The officer shook his head. You don't get to enforce rules that don't apply. The SWAT supervisor looked at me. You want to press this? I thought about it. About the arrogance, the entitlement, the smug smile. Yes, I said. Karen was cited. The HOA was fined, and the tow company blacklisted her authorization. After that day, Karen avoided me like I didn't exist. No notes, no glares, no power trips. The HOA sent a written apology. The SWAT logo stayed, because here's the thing. Some people only understand authority when it's bigger than theirs. And sometimes, the loudest lesson is silence.